You're here at Wallace Bagpipes in the heart of Glasgow. What we're going to do today is we're going to give you a guided tour of exactly how the bagpipes are made. We're going to follow it from the block form, exactly how it comes to us from Tanzania, all the way through the different stages. We manufacture about 750 sets of bagpipes a year. The first stage that we're going to do is when we import the wood from Tanzania, you can see there that it's in block form. So what we have to do first is take it from block to round and remove all the wax. So you can see there that we started with the block form. What he's done is he's removed the first end of the wax, and you can actually start to see the grain effect coming through once that wax is removed. I'm pretty much completely self-taught when it comes to making bagpipes. I have an engineering background, so I do have a really good understanding of the machines themselves. Putting that together with my knowledge of bagpipes, because I play the bagpipes, it meant I was able to then produce what I think is obviously a good set of pipes. At this point, it's then ready to be taken over to the CNC machines, and what we're going to do is we're going to rough shape it for you. I love playing the bagpipes, of course I do. You know, I remember being a kid and learning the bagpipes through all the different stages, but I've got to say there is something special about making bagpipes, especially when you meet the customers that you've made the bagpipes for. I do a lot of teaching all over the world at workshops, and I have people on the other side of the world that approach me to say that they play a set of our bagpipes and they absolutely love it, and it's a pleasure to meet me. So for that reason, it makes it quite special being a bagpipe maker and getting to meet people that take so much pleasure and joy in owning something that you've actually produced. So after we've went through with the gun drills and we've bored it right through, the next stage is then it goes into the CNC audits here. These are probably the most important machines in our factory, because as you can see here, once it's been machined, everything's in place now. You can see all the different areas there where the hand finishers now, all they need to go in with their tools and just mark out exactly where their tools need to go there. What would normally happen at this stage is we would then glue on the ferrules, whether it be nickel, silver, imitation ivory, whatever it's got to be. We do a lot of our own engraving on the nickel and the silver, and that's something that can be quite unique. So a band might come to us and say they would like their clan crest or their band logo or something like that specifically designed for them. Everything from this stage forward is all done by hand at Wallace Bagpipes, and we do that because we believe in tradition. You know, we could invest in some of the top CNC machines to do it, but we want to try and keep it as traditional as we possibly can. And there's nothing significant about the lines here or the actual pattern of the bagpipe. This is just all really decorative, but it is sticking to tradition, because this is exactly how the pipes were made hundreds of years ago. Our approach to the manufacturing and the route that I've took with Wallace Bagpipes is much more traditional. So when you look at a set of Wallace Bagpipes, you can see the detail, you can see the depth of the combing and the beading, and you can see that it's been a hand-finished set of bagpipes rather than a machine-made set of bagpipes. The next stage after this is once the guys went in with their tools, it's still a little bit rough, so the next stage is just to give it a sand, a steel wool, and then a polish. So once we've worked on all the different individual pieces and they've all been bored and profiled and hand finished and sanded and polished, and they're all ready to be assembled into a full set of bagpipes. So what you've got here is this is a full set of bagpipes. You've got the stocks here, and then you've got the joints, and then the tenor tops, and then the bass tops. This here is a tenor drone. This area here is the part that's fitted inside the bag, and then the reeds are inserted into this area here. Once we've actually made the bagpipes, we then need to outsource the reeds and the bags and anything else that's going to be fitted to it. What we've got here is a fully assembled, ready to play set of bagpipes. You saw all the different stages into actually making them. This is it now, assembled with the bag, the cover, the cords. All the drone reeds are fitted inside this. So I did talk about it earlier on, but I'll just let you have a little quick look. So this is a drone reed, the Selby drone reed inside it, like I said earlier on. And the noise with these would make is the drone's effect. So if I just blow into this for you, that gives you the drone effect. When it comes to the actual tune that you play, that comes out of the chanter and all the holes here. We would then produce the certificate of authenticity. As you can see there, it's got bagpipe born and the date that it's born, and it's also got a pipe number on there. And the pipe number we would then engrave into the actual bass top itself. And it just means in years to come it will grow value to the bagpipes if they keep both of these items together. So this is it, fully assembled set of pipes, ready to play. I'll give you a little tune.